Let's practice the REM here. Sit in a straight position. If your spine is already straight, you close your eyes and you just imagine. I want you to visualize, imagine, or if you want, remember how a rod of light is. Imagine, if you want, a fluorescent light coming from the bottom of your spine to the top of your head. Imagine that column of light. Once you have that image in your mind, I want you to go to the bottom of your spine as you move your eyes under your eyelids, looking at the bottom of your spine. And notice a red color right there. The field of energy at the bottom of your spine is going to be red, and that represents the past. The movement, the speed is really slow. So slow that the past, from our perspective in the present, looks like stagnant, like not moving at all. That's the past, with all the information that is the basis, the cause of whatever is happening in our present. So just recognize that energy right there. Now I want you to move your eyes under your eyelids, up the rod of light to the top of your head. And there you're going to find this violet light, this purple light, very bright, and that light is super fast. It represents the future and the many possibilities of the future. So as you notice this light, you're going to notice it's so fast that that field is, or it could be, dark for you because it's unknown. And as you look at the past, you're going to notice that you know the past because you think you went through that and you have a memory of it. From the future, you still don't have the memory of the future. But then there is some part of you that exists in that future. Let's say your higher self, your quantum self. If you exist as a particle, as an object in a coordinate of space and time right now, then there is a part of you that exists as a wave. Let's say that that part of you is your quantum self. He is in all the possibilities of futures, and he's also in all the possibilities of the past. His consciousness is so spread that it can cover everything. Things that you cannot even imagine from this perspective, from the present. So now you're looking at the violet with all the infinite possibilities it has, and now you are moving your eyes under the eyelids, following the rod of light into the center of your chest. And I want you to remain there in a neutral state of mind. Imagine that you are inside this room, a white room that is empty, white walls, a white ceiling, everything white, no doors, no windows, no furniture, anything. You are just there, in a state of neutrality, very receptive. And now, from that position, I want you to remember the issue. Maybe you are going through a physical pain right now, or maybe you want to solve some issue with some relative of yours. Okay, whatever is the issue, I want you to think about that. And now move your eyes under your eyelids, following the rod of light into the red zone of the past. Feel the energy, the stagnant, the bad feelings, the problem you have with this person or with your body or whatever is the issue. Just focus on that. And I want you to visualize that you have with you a box that is empty, or a container. And imagine that you're going to be filling that box with all the information related to this issue you want to solve. Let's say I'm solving a back pain. Okay, then I'm asking right now consciously that I'm going to fill this box with all the information that create the origins for this back pain of mine. So I'm seeing in my mind's eye how this box is getting filled with objects, symbols, images, songs, symbols, whatever comes to the box is okay. And feel how this energy is getting heavier and heavier with that information. You don't need to be conscious right now of what kind of information you are getting into the box. You just put your intention in getting all the information related to the issue, the origins of this issue. Okay, let the box get completely full with this information, and now you're going to move your eyes following the rod of light uploading this information, this box, and taking it to the top of your head where this field of violet is. As you take that box into that field, you are going to put your intention now in communicating with your higher self. And you are going to tell your higher self, your quantum self, I'm giving you this information for the correction of this issue. I ask, could you please give me anything, any data, anything that can help me solve this? So once you give away this box, you're going to start to move your eyes like the wipers of a car, from right to left, and you keep moving that way. As you move your eyes that way, little movements in the present are equivalent to movements of weeks, months, and even years in the future. Your quantum self right now is collecting information and is choosing the best future possible from all the possibilities, and is collecting the energy from that future. So you can visualize now, as you move the eyes, that a ball of violet light is forming on top of your head. That is the information you need to download. In a minute you're going to do that. When you feel your eyes moving to the right and left, the movement is becoming difficult to do, heavier, then you stop the movement and visualize this ball of information completely formed, very bright, with this data, this info from the future, and now you're going to download it, moving your eyes from the top violet to the bottom red. Imagine that ball of light coming down. As you deposit that in the red field, imagine how this violet light, this information from the future, is correcting the past. It's making it move. After the stagnant feeling that you had there, now you're going to feel how it moves and corrects itself. At that moment, you are actually creating a new past or jumping into a new past. Let it happen. Imagine how this violet energy is mixing with the red until it becomes a new frequency of red. Yes, you have a new red, a new past right there. The correction is already seated. Now, you are going to move your eyes under the eyelids, following the rod of light into the center of your chest. Remain in the white room, receptive, in neutrality, as you let the echoes of this new past correct your present. Your present is going to be modified right now. Anything that you sense right now is part of the correction. Maybe a sound at the distance, maybe a feeling on your feet, maybe some sound, odor, something that is going to come through your senses. You just be aware of that. You don't even need to know exactly how this information is going to change the present, but you just keep being receptive. Just for a minute, and now you cross your hands, first the right, then the left, on top of your chest, as you anchor this new energy in you, and you are being now like the axis for a new timeline. This present, even though it looks the same, is not the same.